Julia Roberts just moved to Australia, joining Mark Wahlberg, Matt Damon, Sacha Baron Cohen and Isla Fisher, Zac Efron, and many more who have all recently relocated here to Australia. This is not including other celebrities like the Hemsworths who were originally from here and have just moved back. Whilst this might sound like just some celebrity gossip, there is a lot to learn about success from these moves. One of my favorite YouTube channels, Nomad Capitalist, talks about going where you were treated best. I'm not advocating for people to move to Australia, and in most cases, Australia isn't going to be the best place for you. However, the reason these celebrities are moving could be the reason you need to move to another country. Celebrities are moving to Australia, so should you? The key reason why these celebrities are moving to Australia are the events of 2020 and the lockdowns that many major cities around the world have had. Whilst Australia has had some lockdowns, we don't have anywhere near the same situation or cases as most countries, and it's in great part due to the isolation of being an island far away from everyone else. In any event, these celebrities can actually make their films and TV shows here actively right now. Whilst there are tax incentives for them to film here, those have always been there, and it never really meant that more than randomly the odd film here or there was filmed here. However, with all that's going on, it's made a lot of people rethink where they live. We can't all private jet into another country whilst other people are blocked out. It's not even easy to visit other countries in some cases, let alone move to another country. Ironically, if you want to be an actor here in Australia, you have to do the opposite and actually move to LA to make it first. Even if you're the lead actor in an Australian TV show, you don't make enough to even live off. So you need to move to make it big. Depending on what you want to do, you might need to leave where you live. If you want to start a business, the cost of entry in some places is astronomical due to the cost of rent and wages. So for example, if you've saved 100k as capital to start your business, that might only last you a few months if you live in an expensive city. Whereas if you move to a lower cost country, that might be 1 to 2 years worth of overhead due to lower wages and lower rent costs. The lower cost of operation also means you can charge less and or make more profit. If you want to make it in the NFL, you're going to have to move to the USA. No matter how good you are at American football, it's no good being the best player in Asia, as you won't have the same opportunities to grow or compete against people of similar skills. If you live in Australia, don't expect to excel at ice hockey when you have to compete against Russians or Canadians who have ice to skate on all year round. Where you live has major impacts on what you can do. If you live in a small town and want to be a computer programmer, you might not have the same entry-level job opportunities that you would have in a big city. However, if you have already established yourself as a computer programmer and can get a job working remotely, then moving to a small town might actually set you up for a low cost base and better lifestyle depending on your interests. As you can see, the advice for this completely contradicts itself depending on what you want to do. But the point of this is, once you decide what you want to do, look into what opportunities are available for that career. Think about where it might be easier. Where do you have more opportunities? Where is it cheaper? And how easy would it be for you to move? Moving to a new city is a major change and creates massive growth. When you move to a new city, you need to make new friends, you need to understand the local spots, even basic stuff like where to get groceries can be completely different. By moving, you learn so many new skills that by moving alone, it will help you to propel to new heights. Hopefully this is good for thought and gets you thinking about what potential is out there. I've moved countries 4 separate times in my life, not including returning home, and each was a very different experience. It's made me the person I am today. I've met countless friends, gained a lot of confidence and experience. I even met my wife by moving. So I wouldn't be the person I am today if I just stayed here. Hopefully this inspires you to give it some thought, and hey, maybe you want to be an actor but already live in LA, but at least you thought that through. Be strategic and don't just live where you do because it's where you were born. Decide if it's actually the best place for you. As always, this is just food for thought, and good luck. Oh, and let me know in the comments where your dream place to live is.